For years, Suzanne Ramzik yearned to address veterans in her work as a stage director at Bridgewater State University.
Like most young men my age, we joined the military to protect our country.
I needed to do something artistic to address the issues that returning vets face.
The final product is called VetsSpeak, a dramatic documentary.
Even women felt the call.
A couple years ago I decided I wanted to write a piece or adapt stories of returning vets.
It's been a really powerful experience. When I went to West Point.
Ryan Connolly is the documentary's dramaturg and assistant director. He is also a veteran of the Coast Guard.
And we think that showing these common challenges is really the first step to understanding some of the challenges that we face. So you're going to see some stories that need to be told.
I had no idea what I wanted to be or what I wanted to do.
VetsSpeak follows true stories of area veterans from the point they decided to join the military.
Watching the nightly news and seeing all those soldiers get killed in Iraq, I felt it was my duty to go back and continue fighting.
Up until they come home from their deployment.
The way that the actors have developed their characters, you can really sense sincere, disappointment with, what you expected when you are heading out of the military, and then it's all of a sudden gone, and then what you get is not at all in line with what you expected, and that really hit home.
In the performance, Aaron Roberts plays a character named Vietnam Vet 1. In reality, Aaron has recently returned home from service with the Navy.
There are a lot of parallels in reactions that we would have, and I would say more than anything it brought up a lot of things for me just from my own service.
All of the characters in the show are based on writings from veterans in the BSU community and surrounding area. Programs were sponsored over the course of the year that collected these stories. Suzanne then adapted the stories to be put into a script and performed by students in her laboratory theater course.
The 8 students enrolled in the course are doing such things as dramaturgy and assistant directing, designing sound for the production, designing imagery for the production, helping me with marching and rifle drill choreography. So they have a big part other than just acting in the production.
Some of the students even had the opportunity to meet the veterans that inspired the piece.
We weren't supposed to try to mimic the original writer necessarily in developing the character, but take the key personality points and develop the character as their own entity that we as actors will portray. And so it was really good to be able to sit down and see his mannerisms and hear his stories and actually hear a more expounded version of the story in order to get an understanding of the things that he said that I may not understand the full context of in just reading the script. So he was able to give me an extra depth that, though unsaid for the audience, is very helpful for me.
VetsSpeak is a culmination of a year's worth of veteran projects. The art department and campus ministry at Bridgewater State University brought forth several programs for veterans on campus and in the community where they could tell their stories. You can see the performance in the Rondelau Campus Center this week on November 20th, 21st, and 22nd at 8 p.m. and again on November 22nd and 23rd at 2 p.m.
It's been incredible to see the amount of respect that these students have for veterans, willing to take on the role and act without acting in a way that they feel that they know what we've been through. A lot of veterans say, you could never understand me, you could never know what I've been through. And the student was so respectful in saying, how can I portray your stories without acting like that? And he already has by asking that question.